holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruit cake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. All out the holly. Well, once I taught you all to live each living day. Fill up the stocking. But Annie Mame, it's 1 week past Thanksgiving Day now. But we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. And we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney. It's been a long time since I felt that neighborly. Slice up the fruitcake, hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. And we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now. Follow me, Becky. Off we go. Need a little Christmas now. We need a little Christmas now. Yay! Happy Christmas, everybody! And
This Sunday, everybody.
yes, welcome to the show. We are starting the Christmas celebrations early because, well, why not?
Well, it's not that early. It is December.
All right. Get on my
Grinch.
case. So, welcome to the show. If you've never been before, I'm Dinah O'Brien.
I am Becky O'Brien.
And together we are
The O'Brien sisters.
We will visit Andrew over in Comment Corner.
Hello.
And yes, so make sure you get your comments down. If you're new to the show, let us know where you're calling from,
Where
where
you're
you're
calling-
watching from.
where are you calling
Where
from,
you're watching from, who you are. And if you're old to the show, you know the drill. Get the comments down. We like a chat.
All you need to do to enjoy 1 hour of free Christmas entertainment is please share the show. It does help us massively with our algorithms on the Facebook.
Algorithms, which is it's not a weird, creepy thing like Becky is suggesting there.
Oh, it kind of is because I don't understand it. It's
Yeah.
the magic of Facebook. Anyway, and of course, then your friends and family can enjoy too. So press the share button. It's free. Free.
But if you do want to leave us a little financial gift for Christmas, there is a virtual tip jar and the link is pinned in all of the feeds and it's also in the description and it's running across the bottom just to give you every option so you can't miss
Running
it.
across your bottom.
Stop that, too early. And there are also Facebook stars and Facebook challenged me again this month. Oh, can we hit 2,500? I don't know. It's up to you guys. But seasonal gifts, all those things, ask Candace, ask Jane. They are the experts. They are serial tippers and starers.
Stars.
But
Stars.
starers. Let's carry on with the Christmas cheer.
Carry on Christmas. Sounds like my kind of Christmas.
beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and can go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart.
Shall we take another Christmas turn?
Oh, let's take a turn.
Not done that for a year.
We haven't. I'm going to go this way.
We might be idiots.
I think we've established that. Take it away, Dinah.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.
We do like that one.
We like
all of them. And we like all of you. So we're going to see what you're saying.
Yes, but we don't like him.
No, he's just the person who has to read out a comment.
And the proof of that, ladies and gentlemen, is that this week I have been effectively sacked.
No, he hasn't.
I said,
He hasn't.
"Do
He's got
you
a
want
little
me?"
cameo in a minute.
No,
Dear
I said,
Lord.
"Do you want
King.
me to play for you?" No. Do you want me to do your backing track? No. They waited. They waited until I had a completely clear diary.
A cacophony.
Cacophony. A completely clear. Look, she's getting into my head. A completely clear diary, and they said, "No, don't need anything from you." Typical.
Well, we were giving you a time off.
But I could have done that last week.
We're not that
Thing
organised.
to do last week. Anyway, look, good evening, everybody. We'll carry on with our domestic after the show. Lovely to see you all. Thank you all for joining us. Rachel Louise said, "Looking great, girls."
Thank you.
Jane Connie said, "Great opening number." And Joe said, "Mr. Miller." Good evening, Mr. Miller. Good evening. Great opening number, dears. Loves a bit of Maine. Need a Little Christmas is the opening number of his Christmas show that's opening this week.
Break legs to all of the performers.
Yep, festive and beautiful harmonies, dears. But yeah, good luck with your show, Joe, and good luck to all of your performers. Lovely rendition, ladies. That's from Candace, our friend Candace, all the way over in North Carolina. See, I do remember Candace. How could I have? Jean Cunnington said, "Fantastic." Round of applause from Joe and a round of applause from Mr. Barry Tanner. And you should say happy birthday to Molly.
Yes, happy birthday to she's family, Molly. Happy birthday, Molly.
Happy birthday.
And congratulations on the new job.
What new job?
She's going to start, I believe, Barry, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe she's starting a job at Richmond Theatre.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Very
So,
cool.
in well, not that local, but localish.
Yeah.
How lovely. How lovely.
I could be wrong. Barry, if I've made that up, let me know.
She does tend to make things up, Barry. Right, Roger Stevens said, "Good evening, everybody." He's been photographing Shane at the Bob Hope Theatre, Elton, this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lovely.
Cool. I did see it was today, but we couldn't do it because we was here.
Right.
So I hope it went well, Shane.
Right, of course, yeah. Stuart said, great opening number. Alan Seigel, good evening, Alan. Good evening all. I have to say, Andrew's remarks regarding the lovely Dinah and Disney. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Alan, now
Yes.
Alan's reopening this can of worms.
Well, I shall tell you all.
Let me, in fairness, your eyelashes have calmed down somewhat since
They
last
haven't.
night.
They are the same eyelashes. So I was
they're
very
not
pleased
actually
with
the same
myself
eyelashes.
yesterday.
No, because
So-
some of them ended up on the pillow, didn't
Yes.
they?
I'd washed my hair, I'd cleansed my
She's
face.
proud of herself because she
No,
washed her
no,
hair.
I'd done like a whole regime, and I'd applied
It's
my
called having a
first.
bath.
I'd applied my first set of full eyelashes at home. I've never done it before, and I was feeling quite proud of myself. Andrew walked in, the loving husband that he is, and he goes, "Whoa, you've even got like the rosy cheeks and everything." I was like, "Okay," and he said, "You look like a Disney elephant."
You did.
A Disney elephant,
All I could
ladies
think
and
of,
gents.
All I could think
That's
of
love.
was Dumbo's mum. You know, like...
And he thinks that makes it better.
It's not the male elephant, Dinah.
Obviously.
And then he said, well, maybe it wasn't Disney elephant. Maybe it was Fantasia. So the hippos.
So Alan said he thinks that those comments were uncalled for, and maybe I was drunk and disorderly.
Very good.
I quite like that. It's quite good. Loving the title of the show. That's from Joe Miller. Running across your bottom. Any news on the late night show?
Oh,
Funnily enough, we were
we were
talking
just
about
talking
this.
about this. It's very, I was going to say it's very hard to fit it in. The late night show.
We have a feeling, and we don't like to disappoint you all, but we have a feeling you may have to wait until after New Year. We're going to be here every Sunday, and we're going to have other special shows around the festive season, but probably the late night show will have to wait until January. We're so sorry, but it will happen.
Can't
Well,
we fit something in? Or are we all too busy?
Well,
I
we'll
think we're
see.
all
We'll
too
see what we
busy.
can do, but it's quite hard at the moment because we've got busy calendars, we've got gigs.
Yeah, got
all
gigs,
sorts
got
of
other
things.
works, we've got families,
Yeah,
got Andrews.
I am a lot of work, believe me.
this is true.
Jill May said, sorry, she's at a pantomime. Catch you later. Oh, yes, we are. Jill, no problem at all. Thank you for dropping in to let us know.
Yes,
That's
hope
really
you
kind
enjoy
of
the panto.
Yes, have fun.
Jane said it makes her want to get her tree now.
My tree's already up.
You could have
Just
the...
saying, just shaming you a little bit.
So it's mine. Look, so where is it? Just behind Becky.
Yes.
Tree just there.
Yeah, I think we might have to do a bit of flat tidying before we can fit any Christmas decorations in here. That could take us till the new year quite easily. And thank you to Graham who sent you some stars.
Thank
Oh,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
And season's greetings all the way from Montana. Good evening, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Lovely
Hello.
to see you again. Paul Watson said, I wonder if Snuff... Oh, no, they're all at it now. I wonder if Snuffleupagus will remember being called an elephant. Do they have the same long memories?
I was going to say, I wonder if Snuffy will ask for his
Paul,
eyelashes
I thought we were
back.
friends. I thought we were friends, Paul. I thought you were on my side.
Matt said, I'm going to move on from these. Matt said, missed you all. Yeah, we missed you too, Matt.
missed you too.
And Jane Collins said, funny enough, she was singing this one today. So beautiful.
Good.
Begins to look like Christmas. So pretty. That's from Candace. And some stars from Candace and some stars from Matt as well.
so,
Thank you
so
guys
much,
so much.
everyone.
Again, you are so kind and so generous. Yeah, Graham, yes, sacked. What unbelievable.
Is it that unbelievable? Really? Just saying.
Right. And Jane said, stop digging. And yes, good plan, Jane. I think I will stop digging because I am in a hole. And Barry said, you are correct, Dinah. So Richmond Theatre is...
Yay!
Very good.
That's so cool. That is so cool. Right, I shall let you crack on and I will see you later.
So I'm going to take this one. I'm singing 2 solos today, and both of them are called Merry Christmas.
Which was really helpful when I was writing the running order.
Well, yeah. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. But I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true. But I can dream, and in my dreams
I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful. There's always something new. But every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. Merry Christmas, darling.
Oh, that's a sweet one.
It is a sweet
Really
one.
sweet one. And very
a sweet singer.
underplayed, I think. It's not the one that you hear all the time in all the malls and the department
The
stores.
malls?
Yeah.
Have you just moved to America?
We're going to sing the next song, ladies and gents. And look out for a very special cameo.
Special.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I've seen what a fool I've been. If you kiss me now, you know you fooled me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. A crowded room, friends with tight eyes, I'm hiding from you and your soul of eyes. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Fool me once, I swear you'll never fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone.
Andrew, take it away. Up to the corners. bit of a shim sham. Some double wings.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. This Christmas, ooh, this Christmas, this Christmas, ooh, this Christmas, this Christmas, ooh, this Christmas, I give it to someone
Yes, see, man of all the talents. All the talents.
I know you were.
Yeah, you couldn't see his feet, but those beats were real. They were his beats. Yeah. I'm just going to highlight another comment that Andrew, I think it disappeared before he got to it. It was from Mikey Webster, and he said he's been eagerly anticipating spending some time with Santa Sap today.
Oh.
So I'm glad you're here, Mikey.
So, yes. I'm not going to comment yet because I'll get told off.
Good, well done.
I know.
Restraint.
Restraint.
Ooh,
I didn't say that.
So, Andrew, I'm going to let you sort of lead a little bit here. Do we need to come to comments before they disappear, or shall I do another song?
No, you can do another song.
Okay. I need to get my teeth in for
I
this
know.
one. This is a song you'll all know. If you want to sing along, I dare you.
can try.
I dare you. This is Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 ha. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and there we got upsot. Upsot? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Through the fields of white on this happy Christmas night, off we go through the snow. Bells are ringing, we'll be singing jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jangle bells, all the way on a one-horse open sleigh.
A subtle song.
Yes, something gentle to ease you into the Christmas mood.
Yes.
I'm just ramming it in your face.
Oh, Andrew comments, but nothing about this.
I didn't say anything.
She's
Horrendous.
Talking about the song, Dinah. You are a dirty-minded little elf.
Oh, that sister-in-law of mine. She
Oh,
is.
that's
Do you see what my jumper says?
Oh,
Can you see?
I don't know if
Am
you
I
can
on
see.
screen?
Santa's coming over your chest.
I'm going to leave in a minute. This is absolutely too much.
Don't. I'm
much.
going to. Yes. Stop it. You're.
This just
It
having
actually
comments
says,
from the
"Oh my
nice
God."
people.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Santa's
Santa's
coming.
coming.
I know him.
you are a terrible influence on the rest of
I
us.
have done
Isn't she?
nothing.
Yes, she is.
Isn't she? I ain't done nothing. I ain't.
I'm a good girl.
I believe that. Right. Thank you again to everybody who sent stars.
Thank you so much.
as Dinah said, some of the comments do disappear off this main feed here. So if I miss them, they stay on Dinah's phone, and nothing ever gets lost. You know.
And they'll be there after the show. We will catch up with the comments after.
They go where the lost comments go. Right. Ooh, nice rendition. I'm used to the slower version. Cute. That's from Candace. That was for Last Christmas. Yeah, I actually really like that. Is it PMJ, Dinah?
It is PMJ. I'm also going to put a little ad out. Andrew and I did record Last Christmas 2 Christmases ago. So if you want to listen to our version, it's on Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes and all of those platforms. Feel free.
We put it out there a couple of years ago, and we've never touched it since, have we? Not performed.
Never.
Stop it.
Never actually performed it live, recorded it, sent it off, and that was it.
She's off again.
I'm not saying anything. It's you two saying it. I'm just laughing.
And Matt said, thank you, Matt. Here comes the fan comments. Matt said, Andrew, next show, Billy Elliot. With those tapping moves. Thank you very much. I mean, I taught Dinah everything she knows. Joe Miller said, Andrew, you are wasted in that corner. Lovely tap solo, dear. Very clear and crisp beats. Well done. Well, thank you very much, Joe. I mean, if only being married to the casting director for Spirit Productions was getting me anywhere. It's not. It's not. I've been on that casting couch more times than I can remember. Nothing yet. Nothing at all.
Well, you're obviously not very good at performing.
Your performance is not living up.
I walked into that, didn't I? Bravo, Andrew. Who would have thunk it? That's from Candace. You know what happens is, Candace, that when they're rehearsing, I just sit in the corner and I just do something stupid, and they go, "Oh, it's really good. You should do that." You're like, no.
There's so much to choose from.
So, and more stars from Candace. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Carol said she would love to see me dance. Carol, you really wouldn't.
He did a very special move earlier, didn't he?
Oh yes, it was like it was like, you know when you throw spaghetti at the wall to see if it's cooked. It was like that.
Yeah.
And it all went round itself. It's very special.
It's like interpretive dance of a naked chicken.
Yes, there was a whole strange conversation that went on here last night about Dinah and the naked chicken.
That's not quite how the conversation went. It ended up there.
Oh, no, we're not doing story time with Dinah again, are we?
No, let's not, because... No. Anyway, moving on. So,
no, Dinah was asking, how come when you get a chicken wing and eat it, it's so small, but when they put their wings out, it's so big?
Like masquerading their wings as
we had to explain to her that it's feathers.
They're in a showgirl
naked chicken, and he has little wings.
We didn't actually broach the subject of buffalo wings, because that would have caused a whole new realm of confusion. No, here we go. Right, so Carol said, she said that my hand actions are good. Well, thank you very much, Carol. Round of applause from Barry. Nice one, Andrew, from Jane. Mikey said, don't wake the monster. And wow. Okay, and Matt said, Dinah, eyelashes are on point.
Thanks.
But you should sing in the Disney movie.
Thank you. As an elephant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just make one comment and it goes out on Facebook and the whole world knows about it. Martin Wilson said, best Jingle Bells ever.
Thank you.
Yes.
The best version of Jingle Bells ever. Jean said, fantastic. Well done, Dinah. Very good. I was very impressed that you got all of those words.
I was pretty impressed with myself. It was the first time it happened today.
Yeah.
And you got very well done, Dinah, from Candace, which was a beautifully polite comment from Candace, followed up by Jane Collins, who said, holy shit.
Good.
And a round of applause from Barry. Bravo, Dinah, from Jill Brandt. Hello, Jill.
Hello, Jill.
Hello.
Are you in the hot tub? Have you got a Prosecco in your hand?
Because if you haven't, then there's something wrong. Round of applause from Mikey Webster. Matt said, late night show in early... Santa, I need to wash my eyes out with soap. Because of your Santa coming.
I didn't say it. You said it.
Ramming it in your face, laughy faces from Joe Miller. He said he thinks this is the night show, the late night show.
Yes,
Could
she
be,
has made every
dark.
Sunday
It's
despicable.
dark.
And Carol Bramender said, little people are allowed to be cheeky.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, Carol is only yay high, isn't she? Literally, like yay high. You can pop her in your sort of suit jacket pocket, gentlemen.
Carol's taller than me.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, Becky is only yay high. So. And Jane said, we don't need a late night show with you lot. No, absolutely. Jane, we've got to start behaving, haven't we?
I do behave.
For the kiddly winks.
Very good.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
Let's sing. This one we need to behave for because
we
this
do.
is a beautiful song.
Yes. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. For yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. For yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
Oh,
I actually think that's one of my favourite
do you?
songs, but I still have nightmares about singing it. Did I tell them this last year?
I
don't know.
I think you may have put it in our comments because I sang it last year.
So many years ago, I must have been about 16, I think. I was at school. My music teacher puts a message out to my form room as I get into school. I need to run to the music block. There's a musical emergency
That only Becky could.
only I could fix. So the guy who was supposed the guy who was supposed to be singing the solo with the choir wasn't in because he was ill. So he asked me to sing it. But the problem is it was not in my key at all.
Playing it in the wrong key.
So what happened was I sounded like Woody Woodpecker. Because when it got to the shining, but it was much like shining, and it went.
That's very good for you.
I know, right?
The thing is, I loved our music teacher to pieces.
I know, but it came out in front of the full school assembly as like shining, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to die. And I carried on. I thought, it's fine. I'll redeem myself on the next verse. Same thing happened. I literally cried afterwards.
And he laughed.
He
the
laughed.
problem was I loved him to pieces, but he would never take anything down. He would never transpose anything for you, would he?
Well, they couldn't
And he
anyway, because the whole choir was singing.
And he did like the whole ha ha ha.
Yeah. But I was mortified. So I think that may be the first time I've sung it publicly since.
Well, I just like to say that we're not doing it this year, unfortunately, but if you're in St Albans area, hopefully next year when we do carols, you can see Oh Holy Night complete with the actions.
Oh, yes.
As we do carols in the pub, so Fall on Your Knees is, kind of the whole
Very
pub.
descriptive.
But I was going to say the whole pub goes down, but
the
know
whole
what I
pub
mean.
does fall to their knees.
Yes.
Pint in hand and everything.
Yeah.
That's good balance.
Yeah. So you're going to redeem yourself from that story.
I'm going to redeem myself.
Yeah, with this beautiful, beautiful song. Again, very underrated, very underplayed.
Well, this one, for those of you who know, I'm a big Judy fan. One of my shows is a Judy show. So, no, I know.
Judy who? Judy who?
Judy
Finnegan.
Yes, that's the one. Is that the one whose boob fell out on TV? Yes, that's what I do on stage. So,
Lord.
Anyhow, so this song was from In the Good Old Summertime. Are you all right there?
I'm
love?
just warming my hands up.
So, obviously, everyone knows Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas from Judy, but this one is not so well known. Beautiful song, I think. See what you think. Let me know in the comments. Merry Christmas. Have a very, very Merry Christmas. Dream about your heart's desire. Christmas Eve when you retire. Santa Claus will stop, and I know he'll drop exactly what you wanted from your chimney top. So be jolly, have a holiday as gay as holly. May the ones you love be near you, with the laugh of friends to cheer you. When the church bells ring, like the angels sing, and you hear the joyful hymn they chime, hang a wish from me on your Christmas tree for a very Merry Christmas time. So be jolly, have a holiday as gay as holly. May the ones you love be near you, with the laugh of friends to cheer you. When the church bells ring, like the angels sing, and you hear the joyful hymn they chime, hang a wish from me on your Christmas tree for a very Merry Christmas time. Pretty, isn't it?
Very nice. Shall we see what people had to say about that one? I think
Yeah.
straight away.
What were you moaning about while I was singing?
Moaning?
Did you hear him?
No,
He's talking to himself.
When?
Just now.
I didn't hear him.
Sometimes you think you're saying something, but where you've got your ear
I think I was
cancelling
talking to
headphones.
Dinah. I think I said go to comments.
Oh, but it's very loud. I could just hear. I mean, it obviously wasn't that.
Are you hearing those voices again in
Yes.
your head? Oh.
Yours was worrying.
Right. Okay. So we've come back to comments because they are coming fast and furious, but they also
Disappear.
disappear. Will you please excuse me and excuse my sister-in-law actually?
I didn't say anything.
As I'm looking at them, they're disappearing. So I've already missed a few. So I'm sorry about that. But beautiful ladies, that's from Leslie. Beautifully
Thank
sung.
you.
That's from Barry. These are actually disappearing as I read them. Thank you for such a beautiful song. That's from Jane Collins. And a beautiful from Carol Bravender. Stunning from Mikey Webster. So that was that was 6 minutes ago.
Oh, Holy Night.
Oh, Holy Night.
Thank you.
Round of applause from Maria. More stars from Jane. Beautiful rendition from Stuart. Mikey said, you certainly have redeemed yourself since then, Becky, with your version of Oh
thank
Holy
you.
Night. And Mikey also said, there we are. Mikey said, it sounds like his kind of pub where they all go,
Down on their knees.
yes, it's great fun.
Well, it's a branded thing actually that Andrew, and if you watched our Christmas spectacular last year, the vicar who gave the blessing at the end of our show, Reverend Richard Watson, is based in St Albans, and they have this branded carols till closing, and they play several pubs in St Albans ordinarily, but due to COVID, it isn't happening again this year. So next year's the one.
Yeah,
but it is really good.
We might. I don't know. I can't remember if we decided we're sneaking one. If we are, then we'll let you know. But yeah, I'm just the sidekick on that. Really, I just
Your
that's
choice
my
of
job.
words, Andrew.
It's you
Stop.
twisting
Enough.
everything. And Maria said you put the lights. Oh, you put the lights on in Barking and Dagenham. You did
I
the
did, yes.
the
It's not
singing,
Becky
didn't
from
you?
the Lecky.
I did put the lights on. Well, I didn't put the lights on, but I sang at the Christmas tree switch on.
In fairness,
yesterday.
Barking and Dagenham always do make quite an event of the.
Dinah turned on Barking and Dagenham in one go.
Oh my lord!
See, it wasn't me.
You two
I'm
get
trying-
right on my
Me.
last nerve.
So congratulations to Barking and Dagenham. They always put on a big show,
yeah.
and it's always an all-day
was
thing,
a
and there
big
are lots of different acts.
And it had real reindeer and real Santa Claus.
right, yeah.
I wouldn't say you look like a reindeer.
It's getting awkward again.
No,
Joe
I look
said
like an
he's-
elephant.
He's,
Disney one.
Joe said he's loving the Live in the Living Room green bauble on the screen. Please tell me
Yes.
that's part of the new merch. Dinah has not got round to designing the new merch
No,
yet.
I haven't.
We'll
but
put some. We can do
I
some
am in
tonight.
talks with somebody about baubles.
Oh,
So watch this space.
So Jane said that they
will
need.
you be displaying your baubles?
Jane said that they need to go next year when we do carols till closing. But
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
if there's one this year, we'll give people a shout and come along because it's.
In the meantime, if you do like a good sing along, the 11th next weekend is before Christmas, my last night at the Hippodrome hosting Overtures. So pop on down from 8 till 2 in the morning.
So are you finished then with?
No, only till
Only for-
Christmas. So
Oh, I
that's
see.
my last one before Christmas.
She made it sound quite final, didn't she?
It is for this year.
Right. Well, you didn't tag that bit on.
Did you just weren't listening again?
Oh,
And,
people, save me.
How can I not listen? She's there. She's there in this one all the time. And so Jane said that would be fantastic for the Live in the Living Room green bauble. That
Yes.
actually would be a good idea. If you're not
I have.
right, okay.
Yes.
More.
I'm just waiting for things to happen.
Okay, more stars from Teresa and more stars from Mikey. Again, thank you
you.
so much. Sounding great, Becky. That's from Jean.
Thank you.
And beautiful Becky from Candace. More stars from Candace. Thank you.
Candace.
Jane says, so beautiful, Becky. Can't wait till you have another Judy show in London.
Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully in the new year. I have got a show on the 15th of February. I'll be doing some of the Judy stuff with 3 amazing guys. We're doing the Jazz Pack at the Crazy Cocks. So I will put a link actually after today's show. So for those of you who are interested, I know it's Valentine's, but it's not that far away. So you can book your tickets already for the new year.
All right, good stuff. Carol said she'd never heard this one before, but the words are beautiful. They don't write songs like this anymore. They certainly
they
don't.
don't.
Barry said, how great did that sound? Amazingly beautiful. Thank you. That's from
Thank
Matt.
you.
And Mikey Webster is definitely going to go when you have another Judy show.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Maria said, never heard it, that song, the Judy one, but you sang it beautifully. And Joe said, that was gorgeous, Becky.
Thank you
So
very
there we are,
much.
all caught up on comments. You guys have been wonderful tonight with your comments. Keep them coming.
have.
Thank you.
Well, I'm now going to take one of my favoritist
What's
Christmas
with you and the
songs.
words today? What was the other one you said? Starra.
Starara.
Starra.
This is one of my all-time favourite Christmas songs. And arrangement is Barbra Streisand. So we've got a bit of Judy followed by a bit of Babs. And again, the words to this one are beautiful, I think. So hope you enjoy it. This is I'll Be Home for Christmas. I'm dreaming tonight of a far-off place, even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents round the tree. Christmas Eve is gonna find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and lots of mistletoe and presents round the tree. Christmas Eve is gonna find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my Sabotage! Christmas sabotage!
I couldn't help it. It's first one all show.
Well done.
Yeah, Wait till Dinah's favourite song and then...
I can't help it. I got a dry throat.
Are you ready to sing?
I'm ready to sing. I'm always ready to sing. You're just trying to stop me talking.
Oh, hang on. Go back.
I will.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle bell has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell twist. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell.
You better watch out.
That was a nice little swingy little number.
Yes. That was our penultimate song. So, shall we have our final comments for today?
Yes. Oh,
More stars.
The
Thank you so
dinging.
much. You're all amazing. Thank you. So, what are they saying?
No, I think that was a PayPal attachment for me telling me I'd paid something.
oh, that's
The
disappointing.
disappointment, eh? The disappointment. Right, let me go back to comments. So, okay, gorgeous. Oh no! Right, okay, right. Sorry, because it always takes me a while to find where we were. Right, beautiful Dinah. That's from Rhea Crispin. That disappeared. Beautiful Dinah. Love a bit of Babs at Christmas. Who do you reckon sent that?
Mr. Miller.
Mr. Miller, indeed. See, she knows her audience. This girl,
do.
doesn't she?
Know your audience.
And Graham Still, he's sort of dipping in and out.
No worries.
Graham Still, but he's trying to watch the Grand Prix.
And I responded. Did you see my response?
What
I
did
said,
you put?
Each one is equally racy.
Uh-huh. When I was younger, I didn't know. Obviously, I was too young to know any better, and I remember asking, "What's Grand Prix?" When I was younger to my mother. Yeah, she ushered me out of the room.
When I was
quickly.
younger, I used to call.
Go on, you used to what?
I used to call Dinah a word I thought I'd made up.
Oh gosh.
Do you remember Fido Dido?
Oh no.
Character.
Oh no.
So
I know where
it
this is going.
started with Dinah
I know.
Dido, and then I used to kind of. I used to call her. I was about 8 at the time, and she was 2. I used to call her Dinah Dildo, and then it wasn't until my mum heard me calling her it, and she was like, "Oh my God, you can't say that." I literally was like, why?
Moving on.
I don't understand.
Moving on.
This
Candace.
is why I have the eyelashes.
Candace said, lovely modulation, Dinah. Chills, so well done. And more so. Thank you so much, Candace. Gorgeous Dinah, that's from Jane. Matt said, Andrew, a fund just for you, coffee, tea and escape. Thank you so much, Matt.
You.
And sent you some stuff.
We're going to fall out, Matt.
We certainly are not, Matt. Do not listen to her. And stars from Mikey as well. Guys, thank you so much. Cannot thank you enough. So beautiful. Wow, that's from Matt as well for
I'll be home
for Christmas.
Thank you very much.
I thought you were trying to remember her name then.
Snuffy. I just call her Snuffy. You need sabotage on a t-shirt. That's
We
from
do.
Jane Collins.
Yes.
Good
Well
plan,
done, Jane. I was already
Why have we
thinking
not-
we
why
need
is
to have a
Jane-
sabotage.
Why have we
Jane
not got
is
Jane on the payroll?
in charge of the merchandise.
Yeah, Matt's in charge.
Merch
Like,
Jane.
Don't forget, if you've not bought any merchandise yet,
please do.
There
Come
will
on
be
over.
more, but there is already some on the Dinah
there is some
website.
cool stuff. Some T-shirts, some cushion covers. What else have we got on there?
iPhone cases,
Oh, yeah.
tote bags.
Everything.
Cushions.
What else could you need in life?
Yeah, and it all gets fulfilled and made in the UK now. So and then sent to you, because before it was coming from all different places, but now it's all done in the UK. It's all very
it's quick.
homegrown. Yeah, and
Quick and easy.
He's going.
You're
are you hungry?
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
it's pizza
right. Let's
time.
run through some comments quickly. Love the fire and the decorations, very cosy. And she loves. This is Maria, loving rocking around the Christmas tree. She's singing along with you, ladies.
Oh,
Good
good
stuff.
That's what we want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can all film yourself singing along to anything you like, and then
Yes,
we'll put it
and so
together in a
yes,
video at
We
some
do
point.
love,
yes.
we love
Christmas.
receiving photos and videos of you enjoying the show.
Well, I actually think that we should get some more videos of you guys dancing around to your Christmas tunes, because if you remember last year in the Christmas extravaganza,
We did have an
Extravaganza.
audience
That
moment.
was very posh, darling. It's the extravaganza.
We had an audience moment where we
yes,
put
so
you
we
all
would love
together.
to do that again. So send us your video footage, please.
And Joe said, "Oh, we love a Christmas medley.
We do love
You
a medley.
definitely got us in the Christmas spirit, dears."
Oh,
Yay!
good. Yay.
Great ladies from Teresa, run applause from Barry, Jingle Bell Rock. I have goosebumps and goosebumps at your voices. Barking's very own Agnifa and Frida.
Oh,
Who's this?
ABBA.
No,
babe.
no, who said that?
That was Mikey. Oh,
Thank you
it's
so
Mikey
much.
Webster.
I
Sorry.
know who they are. Thank you,
What's
Mikey.
wrong with that? We're going to see them. Well, sort of see them next year. Thank you to Elaine, who sent you some stars.
Thank you.
And Jill said, loving Jingle Bell Rock. Yeah, I like that one as well. And Maria said, love this show. So much. Dinah, Becky and Andrew, always fantastic.
thank you.
And oh gosh, there are lots of comments. So I don't think I'll get to read them all.
We'll go through and we'll make sure
Yeah,
we
we'll
read them.
carry on.
Snuffy merch. That's from Matt Moon. Good plan. I like it. I like it. New name for Dinah. Sweeper Peepers. I like it, Carol. That's brilliant. That's
Sweeper
superb.
Peepers.
I think
Maybe
we
have a
should.
T-shirt with some lashes. Okay.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
And
Yeah.
And lastly, Candace said, Andrew, I knew you and I had something in common. I told my older sister's future husband that I love the colour of your Grand Prix when she was around 9 years old. See, we were just reading, weren't we, Candace? Just reading what was there. And with that, I'm going to see you all. I will say goodbye. See you all next week. Thank you so much for joining us. I love this hour on a Sunday. It's my favourite hour of the week. So thank you all so much for coming back.
Indeed. It's our favourite hour too, and we can't ever thank you enough. We try, but we can't. So us singing to you is the best that we can offer, and we do hope that you are enjoying the shows. We're going to close out the night with a song that everyone will know,
Yeah.
but in true live in the living room fashion. It's not the way you know it. And again, just going to put another plug out there. I have my own version of this on iTunes and Spotify, arranged by the beautiful Andrew in the corner. And yes, feel free to go listen to that.
And we will be back with more Christmas tunes next Sunday, 6 o'clock. You know where we are. Mwah. Stay safe. See you soon.
Are you hanging up your stocking on the wall? It's a time that every Santa has a ball. Does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Does he turn up on his sleigh? till the fairies keep him sober for a day. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Are you waiting for the family to arrive? Are you sure you've got the room to spare inside? Does your granny always tell ya that the old songs are the best? Then she's up and rock and rolling with the rest. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. What will your daddy do when he sees your mama kissing Santa Claus? Oh, are you hanging up your stockings on the wall? Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall? Do you ride on down the hillside in a buggy you have made? When you land upon your head and you've been saved. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun.
Merry Christmas, Dinah.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Becky, and Merry Christmas, Andrew, and Candace, and Matt, and Jane, and Mikey,
And
and
Joe,
Joe, and Maria. I can't remember all you. See you next week.
Bye.